Even if you're not in a relationship with a man, most men don't even want to be around women in general that are loud and vulgar and aggressive. They don't want to be around women like that. Women like that, you are literally chasing that man away. Greetings, gods and goddesses. It is your girl, your empress, your queen, your desired loved one, yeah, Evelyn. And we are here today to talk about why good men or why high value men may run away from you. Being too masculine, okay, being too aggressive, okay, it could come off the way your demeanor, your speech, the way you present yourself. So if you're presenting yourself in a masculine way, if your demeanor is very rough and aggressive and masculine, these things can turn away a man. If you are the type to like to take everything into your own hands, you like to take control, you like to be in control of every little bit and aspect of a situation with a man, then this chases him away. No man wants to be with a woman that feels she can just do everything by herself. No man wants to be with a woman that feels like she can just control everything, because that's not the case. And when you are in that mindset and in that flow of things, you're not flowing in your feminine energy. You're operating in a masculine energy. And any true masculine, high value man is not going to want to be with a masculine woman. The only pair for a high value masculine man would be a feminine woman. So that is the importance of having a feminine, not only feminine energy, but a feminine presence, a feminine being, a feminine walk, a feminine talk, a feminine demeanor. All of these things are greatly important when it comes to keeping a high value man. And if he does enter your life, about not having him run out so quickly, not letting the man lead. This is a big one. So if you're the type to get in a relationship and a man is trying to really lead you into the right direction, like he's trying to guide you to do this, that, or the third, he's trying to guide you and lead you to better yourself, and you're looking at it as, oh, he's trying to control me, oh, I don't want to do this, oh, I don't want to do that. Guess what? You are depleting this man of his masculinity. And when you do that, that chases him away, because a man needs to feel like he is helping you. A man needs to feel like he is there for you, like that his presence is needed. Men love to have their ego stroked, okay? Listen, men love to have their ego stroked. So if you make this man feel like he don't have a purpose or a space in your life, then he's gonna run away. He's not gonna stay for long. So creating that space for that man in your life, a high value man in your life, it is very important. Loud and vulgar. Being loud and vulgar as a woman is a no-no. It's completely another one. Even if you're not in a relationship with a man, most men don't even want to be around women in general that are loud and vulgar and aggressive. They don't want to be around women like that. Women like that, you are literally chasing that man away. No man wants to be around a loud, aggressive, vulgar woman. I'm sorry to break it to you, honey. Being loud and aggressive is not what men want to be around. So when you're talking with a man, for an example, your voice should never be above his. Never. Even in arguments, your voice should never be above the man's voice. His voice should be dominant. Your voice should be not lesser, but softer. And we're not just even talking about like the actual tone of your voice, but we're talking about the insides of our voices and how we display ourselves and how we speak ourselves, how we speak in the words that we speak. Everything should be softer. Everything should be more gentler the way that we are saying it to our man. Because our words are powerful and we can either break or make our man. We can either uplift or drown our man when it comes to our words. Our words are powerful. So it is very important when it comes to not being vulgar, not being loud, especially in public. Men hate to be publicly embarrassed. Men hate to be publicly embarrassed. Like, if a man can't take you out to a movie, a restaurant in public, his friends, he's gonna run from you. Okay, so get it together. Get it together. If you are loud, vulgar, just try to tone it down. I know it's easier said than done, and maybe this is how you have always been, this is how you've always been, but if you want to improve yourself and if you want to keep a high value man and keep good men from not running away from you, then these are the tips that you're going to have to take. These are the things that you're going to have to improve on to make sure that you're actually staying in tune with it. You can't take criticism. Can't take criticism. So if a man is saying to you, hey babe, maybe you should try to do it this way. Maybe you shouldn't wear your clothes that way. Maybe you should try and do this or whatever the man is suggesting for you to do, or actually commanding you to do, telling you to do, and you take it as if he's throwing shots at you. You take it as if he's coming for you. You take it as if he's just trying to belittle you. That's not the case. If you can't take criticism as a woman, as a person in general, if you can't take criticism as a woman, then you can't improve. And we're talking about all aspects in our lives. If you cannot take criticism, then you don't want to improve. You don't know everything. We don't know everything. We may act like we know everything, but there's a person out there that knows a lot more than you know. And you have to be willing to adapt. You have to be willing to take the criticism and analyze the criticism and use the criticism to improve yourself. Again, a man wouldn't be telling you these things if he didn't care about you. A man wouldn't be telling you these things if he didn't see, value in you. He wouldn't tell you these things. So taking criticism is very important as a feminine woman and to improve yourself. So not taking the criticism will keep you rested in your masculine energy. So if you want to be brought out of that, you have to be able to take criticism. Overly independent. So there's nothing wrong with a woman being independent in a sense. Now let me explain that. A woman handling her business, a single woman, a woman handling her business, she is just her. And she's doing everything she needs to do to get by. And she's taking care of her own business. She got her own this, she got her own that. And there's nothing wrong with that. But when a good high value man comes into your life and he wants to help you with these things and you don't allow him in, you say, no, I got it. I'll pay for this myself. No, I got it. I'll do this myself. No, I got it. I got this. When you do that to a man, it makes him feel like he has no position in your life. It makes him feel like he has no say. Like like, what is him being there for if he can't help you with this thing? What is him being there for if he can't help you just with the slightest little thing? You being so overly independent, it causes him to not want to be with you. And this greatly affects us as women. So it is very important to lower that independence just a tad bit and allow him to do things for you. Allow him to pay for things for you. Allow him to be there as a man and provide as a man. There's nothing wrong with receiving. As women, as feminine women, we are to receive. We are receivers. As women, we are receivers. A man, he is a giver. Everything a man does is to give. It's give, 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 give. And we women, we receive and we reciprocate it. We multiply it. We create something with it is that he given us. So man buys food, we create a meal. A man gives us we create babies. So everything that the man gives us, we create something out of it. We are receivers. So as a woman not trying to be, but that as a woman that is rested in her feminine energy, she will always be open to receiving from a high value man. Let's make that clear. She is always open to receiving from a high value man. She's always open. She always will want her man to provide for her and be there for her in every which way that he can. She will always want her man to do that for her, no matter what. Ungratefulness comes in also with feeling entitled. This is with a woman, maybe where a man, or relationship where a man has done a lot for her. He's done this, he's done that, he's done everything for her, and she has become like a sense of entitlement. Now, feeling entitled and with a high value man is not the best thing. You know, men, they want to provide, but they don't want to be forced to provide. You have men that genuinely want to give you things. You have men that genuinely want to give you things, but they don't want to be forced to give you things. And you remember the word force? The word force, or the term force, it's a masculine word, or it's a masculine trait, forcing something. So when it comes to forcing things, that should not be on your mind as a feminine woman. When it comes to making things, it should not be on your mind or on your tongue as a feminine woman. The word force, the term force, is a masculine word. It is a masculine term. It is a masculine action. So you don't want anything that comes along with being forced, or something being forced. And so it is very important not to feel like you have to be entitled and ungrateful. When a man is giving you something, always show great gratitude, great expression of how thankful you are, how thankful you are for him giving that to you. Be very, very grateful for it. Be grateful because he didn't have to give it to you, okay? Being desperate. Being desperate. Now, we're not talking about women that are pick me's. That's a totally different topic. We're talking about women that are desperate, women that are willing to be with anything walking. We're talking about those kind of women, women that are so desperate that they're willing to be with anything. They're willing to just drop everything that they're doing just to be with whoever is saying that they're going to do this, that, or that. They don't care. They just want to be with somebody. Being desperate. Mm-hmm. Showing a man that you're desperate, especially if it's a good man, a high value man, showing a man that you're desperate will get him to run off. He will be like, what is up with this girl? She's willing to do any and everything to make sure she has me. And that is the act of desperation. And it's not pretty. And even the universe, when it comes to the universe and of the universe, it doesn't operate off of desperation. If you made it to the end of this video, please, please, please like, comment, and subscribe, honey. Like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in crystals, if you're interested in waist beads, if you're interested in nose rings, honey, I have it all for you. You can check out my link down below for my website and my storefront. Thank you.